Okay, so I'm tapping into like a death, but it was like a suicide. It was a suicide due to like a guilty conscience. There was a suicide due to guilty conscience, like they had a guilty conscience. And this person was trying to fight against adversity when it came to a Queen of Swords trying to like kill someone for their money. Okay, there was a friend to this, it was a husband or a boyfriend or a common law, something like that, baby daddy, whatever. This friend knew about this woman trying to sabotage them, lay them to rest for money. Okay, this woman was also banging this friend or a worker. This woman was banging this worker or this friend who had this guilty conscience and knew about this woman's scheme to like off her husband for money or common law or partner, whatever it was. Yes. Yes. He felt guilty because of the relationship with an official. But this friend, worker, whoever this is to this man, was sleeping with this woman. Could have been like a family member. Or a family member is like, doesn't want you to know this. A family member is like watching a reader and they don't want this to come out, that they knew this information and they kept it from you. Or maybe this woman was banging this brother, but there's like some sort of sexual relations here where this woman manipulated this man to just go kill himself. There's a family member who doesn't want this information to come out. It's weighing on the back of their mind, but that's why it's coming out in the reading. Like, I don't want you to go on this new endeavor and be fulfilled because I've been holding back this information from you, and I don't want you to find it out. But the truth is that someone manipulated this worker or this friend to go hang themselves. They like went out, they like traveled to do this, they went out to do this. They're really high. They're really high when they hung themselves. They didn't know what to do because this woman manipulated them into taking some sort of action and then threatened them. But this person had such a guilty conscience that they just, I don't want to be here to be a witness to this, right? So then they went and they hung themselves. Yeah, it was weighing heavy on them. They didn't know what to do, man. They didn't know what to do. They knew the truth about this family member and this woman. To Ten of Swords someone. They collaborated to do this. It could have been with a dad, a father. There's like 3 women here who were like, or this could be you. This man. They wanted it to be a secret. They wanted it to be a secret. And that's why they're trying to get you not to move forward in life. Or at least not to watch somebody's readings or something like that. Yes. 10 of Swords. They can't rest. They're not at peace. They don't feel peaceful inside because they feel like you'll figure this out. Like if you had a random death where someone just went out and killed themselves, they hung themselves. Yes. This will be balanced out. This is the man coming through. This is the guy who killed himself. coming through. Wanting to tell you the truth about his immature actions with this manipulative woman. Like mostly saying like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. I'm hearing I didn't know what to do, man. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. This will be balanced out. This message coming through is it being balanced out. There's like a guy who hung himself. And people were acting nonchalant about it. Like, you'll know because people will be like, man, he didn't even think about this. But they knew that he was manipulated in like some sort of like blackmail not to fucking tell you something. And he was like, couldn't live with it. He couldn't live with it. Yeah, he didn't know which path to take when he already took the path to like get down with this woman. Yes, you're in a relationship with this person. And so was he. This woman is using you for money. Very unstable, ungrounded. This woman is like so mean to this person, like mean. And this person kind of loved her. Clarify the Four of Swords. I'm getting like abortion energy. Or she cut things off with him. And abortion energy. And abortion energy. Or like knowing whose child this is. This person knew whose child this was. Oh man, this is really heavy. I'm confused now. Cancel that, clear that. These people are going to be really weak when they hear this. Like you will know, intuitively you'll know. Intuitively you'll know who this person is. If you have intuition, you'll feel the energy that I'm feeling. That is this man. It's a young man. Like not old, not young, not old, not old. Yeah, this is like a worker. This person wanted to protect you is the thing. This person wanted to bring you this truth about the immature actions of this woman that you were with. Manipulating you for finances. They wanted to. And then something held them up. Something to do with family too. They seen the way you looked at your family and they held this information back in order to just not bother you with it. Yes, honey?
When you get money, can you buy mangoes and pineapple?
Yeah?
I want to make a smoothie with them.
Okay.
It's good. I tried it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So that's the main energy, a big truth. A big truth. It was like a transactional thing, right? This person could have been sleeping with this person for money. Anyway, there's a truth that this person knew and they're about to tell you until something happened. Maybe they didn't even hang themselves. Maybe they got killed. But someone was hanging. There was a hanging man. It was in like a weird place too. So there's something about like the place. The place was weird. People were talking about the place being weird. But it's like, why would that be the topic? Why wouldn't the topic be about the man, not the place? Think about it. Keep your guard up when it comes to these people who are crying around. Cry me a river, tell them that. Cry me a fucking river, tell them that. They're fighting. These people are wanting to cause conflict, but you're protecting yourself. They want to come and fight. Somebody wants to come and fight, but you're protecting yourself. They regret ever causing shit with you. Look at, they're a shit disturber, and they fucking regret this. They're like crying. They're like, ooh. Because now you're protecting yourself. When you think of this person, it just gives you a fucking headache. They worked with the cops to cause you burdens, like, and use you for money. They wanted to like kill somebody to capitalize on it, but you're protecting yourself. You're fighting against adversity. And this person too, this person that was hanging wanted to fight against adversity too, for your honor, and on your honor. And 10 of Swords, man. That's a betrayal. Yeah, they got in their emotions. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. They just got real high and ended themselves. And then these people were like, well, that's awesome. We don't got to worry about that anymore. Yeah, they worked on this. This brought them satisfaction to cause this person anxiety. These people from the past. Because they wanted to hold on to some money here. These lovers. Something about they want to keep you drunk. There's like a King of Swords. There's like a group of women you were hanging out with, and they were bringing back the information that you gave them while partying to a King of Swords. Who's the King of Swords? The King of Swords is the person who was working with your baby mama. That's like a brother. A brother. Your baby mama's banging your brother. And they don't want this to be looked into. Something about corruption, going to jail for corruption, entrapment. They wanted to blindside you with this, but now it's exposed. They don't want to tell you. They're trapped in their mind. They didn't want to tell you that wasn't your son or your daughter. It says the son, but it looks like a girl. That'll be exposed. It's either this person who hung themselves or this brother that's like the father to this kid. Yes, man. He knew. See how like this is like enlightenment? He knew, and it was weighing heavy on them, and they recognized it. You're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're going to know who this was. This was conducted to happen. Somebody either like broke this person's heart or convinced them to go fucking hang themselves. Yeah, this third party. They were heartbroken. Somebody was heartbroken. They were torn. They didn't know. All they wanted was this happiness. Like this woman breadcrumbed this man like a motherfucker, played them and broke their heart, and he hung himself. See, this woman's like by any means necessary, and she's just like laughing, whatever, grinning, smirking, as this person's like fucking like sobbing in the back. Look at this is a guy that hung himself, this one in the back, who's really in love. This is his fucking brother. This is his brother, who really just honestly doesn't give a fuck. But they're both third parties in this situation. It's justice that you see this. Look at just ice, man. Ice cold. Exposure. Somebody could be going to jail for some sort of actions here. Something about the place they were hanging was weird. Something about the place they were hanging was weird. But who cares about the place they were hanging? Like, that's how you can just tell that these people were kind of like relieved or like trying to distract you off the, like they didn't really care. And that was supposed to be like a homie, right? A part of the group. My condolences to you, whoever you are. Yeah, they want to keep something a secret investment. There's something about the secrets in the garden. I don't know what that is. I'm hearing the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden. Hangman again. Yeah, that, yes. Great fortune. These people want to capitalize. Pisces. I heard Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. You could have lived with this person or married them. Some sort of celebration or a party. Or a house. There's a tower moment when it comes to a certain house. Somebody's going to get kicked out of a house. This water sign. There's a King of Wands here too. They're in like a relationship. They're in like a relationship in some sort of house. It's going to get raided. Whoever that is, however they're connected to the situation. Yeah, they are connected to the situation. Someone's going to be ordered to pay something back here. Somebody wants to walk away from this situation in secret. No. Oops. Somebody tried to like bind you to them, which would cause you to have bad fate, but it's just not, they just can't do that. They can't just do that. Somebody wanted you to walk away from something because they're fearful that you have good fate and they're bound to toxicity. They're like at the bottom of the, somebody's scared. They're scared to go to jail. Somebody's scared to go to jail. Somebody is also scared to die because they wanted like a gruesome death for somebody, or like they got somebody to hang themselves. They like peer pressured somebody into hanging themselves. Judgment. There was some sort of scheme for life insurance as well. And they didn't want you to know about this. They felt like they were going to miss out on an opportunity if you ignored their offer. They manifested you to miss an opportunity so they can continue with this plot. This plot that this man was going to tell you about before he hung himself or before someone convinced him to. You're not going to give these, the outcome is that you're not going to give these people a handout anymore because you caught them stealing, or at least you know who they are and you're going to protect yourself. These people are going to be angry that you're not giving them a handout anymore. When you get some sort of money here. Generational wealth. Like if you choose to block these people and move on with your life, start new endeavors, and hold back your energy from these people who are toxic, okay, these people who want you to miss out on opportunities, okay, you'll step into your destiny and you'll no longer give handouts to these angry ass people who are just waiting for you to get paid, and also had a plot on your life for money. Yeah, they invested in your death, or in this death of this man who hung himself in a weird place. Yep. If this is your message, you'll know, like, somebody's like, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. They wanted to tell you, and they didn't know what to do, and they hung themselves. There was family involved, though. Like, that's why they didn't know what to do. They didn't want to break your heart. Like, this person must have been real, like, close or respected you in a sense, right? Where they just couldn't confess, or they just couldn't own up, or they just couldn't live with themselves knowing that they allowed something, or that they did something, that they didn't stand up for something. Tragic. Like, even if that is the case, don't give up, man. Don't let those people have that much control. Like, don't give up. Don't. It's the worst thing you can do is just to give up. Like, so what if you have to go to jail for a little bit? Be good in there and get out early. Like, life can be so much happier if you just change your mindset. It doesn't need to be like this. That's the truth. I'm going to pull some cue cards, see what comes out. Yeah, I was hearing Pisces. Can no longer cause trouble, or they're saying that they don't want any trouble. They're trying to act grateful, but they're in the reverse. Payout, settlement in the reverse. If you cut this person off, this is what they're sad about. They're sad that they ever treated you like that, because they didn't get this payout and settlement, and you're not in their life now. Rumors are discovered that this Pisces told. Something wasn't true that this Pisces was spreading around. It wasn't true. Taurus, I was hearing this as well. Yeah, this person had integrity and they're about to stand up. They didn't have any resentments. Cancer, conditions. Somebody could be out on conditions, a Cancer. Nasty, man. Parental issues, yeah. There was something about like a father who's like real. This person's committed. The father is committed to hooking you up with liars. They want you to be with people who are shit disturbers, who are nasty, who are don't mind whatever they got planned, right? Who don't mind whatever they got planned. Break up. Yeah, so this woman you're with could have like broken up with this person. And this Taurus didn't want any trouble. Karmic abuse, man. This person like got convinced to hang themselves. And then they backed it with magic. So it's like this person, manipulation. They no longer wanted to manipulate you. They almost told you, man. They almost told you until they didn't. They were going to tell you that this person's not committed to you. That they're nasty, they're karmic. They didn't want to take what was going to be paid out to them anymore. They didn't want to see this abuse anymore. They didn't want any trouble. There could have been a parent here who kind of saw this happening. And they wanted this person to like lose motivation in what they were like going to do. Children in the reverse. Oh, this is like a weird family dynamic. This is sick. I'm just going to show you the visual just so like intuitively, if this is your story. Children in the reverse. Like it's some sort of child's, not somebody's. Changes. Like they didn't want any trouble. This could have been a Pisces or a Taurus. But they didn't want to be a part of this nasty plan anymore with this karmic. This person's like nasty to the core, man. Just like use your intuition. What do those cards tell you? Sometimes I like go diagonally, either this way, up and down, vertically, right, horizontally. But these are the main things here. You could be a child with issues with your parents who are discovering a bunch of lies. Like this could have been a liar you were with that you could have broken up with. But these parents wanted you to have issues, man. They knew that kid wasn't yours. Or something like that. I don't know. This is real fucking messy, so it's confusing. But it's like somebody's just wanting this stuff to come out. And it's someone who's like not alive. They want something to change. They're like trying to guide you. And somebody doesn't want some information to come out, that's for sure. Like, you'll know. They didn't want to be a part of this family dispute. Scorpio isn't pure. This gossip isn't true. These people refuse to grow. They didn't want to pass up this opportunity to like lay you to rest. Somebody like this is like a huge plot and scheme for a lot of money. Like if you think that these people don't love money, think again. They were planning your funeral just like they planned this hanging man's funeral. just so their secrets wouldn't come out, because this person was going to tell you something. Anyways, have a good night, people. I'll be back tomorrow.